Hi there. Most UK taxpayers don't realise HMRC automatically receives your savings interest data from banks. In this video, MTA explains how these checks work in 2026.
So, how on earth does HMRC know exactly how much interest you're earning on your savings? It can feel a bit like they've got a direct line into your bank account, can't it? Well, it's a question causing a lot of worry for savers all over the UK. To get you the real inside story, we've worked with the expert tax advisors at My Tax Accountant, one of the UK's most trusted firms, to lay it all out for you. Let's just dive right in. Has one of those brown envelopes from the taxman landed on your doormat recently? You know the one. An unexpected letter that instantly makes your stomach drop, leaving you wondering about the money you've worked so hard to put away? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. With interest rates climbing, literally millions of us are suddenly earning enough interest to get hit with a tax bill for the very first time. Take someone like Maggie. She thought her savings were all sorted, but then a letter from HMRC in April 2025 completely blindsided her. And that kind of shock is exactly why we've teamed up with the folks at My Tax Accountant. They see people dealing with this every single day. So using their expertise, we're about to pull back the curtain and show you precisely how HMRC gets its hands on your savings information. Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about that unexpected letter. Then, we'll uncover HMRC's digital detective work. Now, this next bit is crucial, why the figures they send you can actually be wrong. After that, we'll show you how to check the numbers yourself, and finally, how you can take back control of your tax. All right, let's get into it. Section 1, the unexpected letter. Why you might get a tax bill that seems to come from absolutely nowhere. So HMRC has two main ways of coming for that tax, and it's not always a bill demanding you pay up immediately. If you're an employee or you get a pension, they'll probably just tweak your tax code. You'll get what's called a P2 notice, and the tax is taken little by little from your pay. But for lots of other people, or if that just won't work, you'll get a P302 letter. That's a simple assessment, and it's basically a direct calculation of the tax you owe them. And look, we're not talking about a small issue here. Just look at this number. Over 1.3 million simple assessments were sent out for the 2023-24 tax year. And with interest rates going up, more and more people are tipping over their tax-free allowance, making this a new reality for a huge number of savers. Right, on to Section 2. This is the big one. How does HMRC's digital detective actually get a hold of your data? So, how do they know? It's all down to a very clever 4-step automated process. It all starts simply enough when your bank pays you interest. But here's the key part. Your bank is legally required to report all the interest it pays you directly to HMRC. They send an annual report, a BBSI return. Then, HMRC's super powerful Connect system gobbles up this data and instantly links it to your tax record. And boom, an algorithm works out if you owe anything, which is what triggers that letter. It's a direct data pipeline from your bank straight to the taxman. Now, the brains behind all of this is HMRC's Connect system. Think of it as their secret weapon. It's this massive data crunching machine that doesn't just look at bank interest, it cross-references information from all over the place. Banks, credit card companies, even online selling platforms, all to spot any income you haven't declared. It's designed to find any little mismatch. And here's a fact that might just blow your mind. This isn't just about what's happening in the UK. Thanks to international agreements, over 100 countries now automatically share financial data with HMRC. So that interest you earned on an account you have overseas? Yeah, chances are, HMRC already knows all about it. Okay, so the system is powerful, but, and this is a really big but, it is not perfect. That brings us to Section 3, why the figures can be wrong. You'll definitely want to pay attention here because this is where you can start to fight back. And this is what catches a lot of people out. The automated system can and absolutely does make mistakes. For instance, interest from a joint account, it defaults to a 50-50 split, which might not be right for your situation. We've seen cases where tax-free ISA interest gets included by accident, or someone's data gets jumbled up with a complete stranger's. They might even include tiny bits of interest from an old, forgotten account, or just use old estimated figures. And sometimes it's a simple, silly mistake like counting your interest twice. And this isn't just theory. Just listen to what happened to a taxpayer named Wendy. She found out HMRC had literally duplicated her interest figures, which created a tax bill from nothing. Her words were, "I had to call them, and they said this would not have been checked or picked up." That's a huge wake-up call, right? It shows the responsibility to check the numbers really falls on you. Which leads us perfectly into Section 4, checking the numbers.
how to actually verify what HMRC says you owe.
Okay, the first thing you need to get your head around is your personal savings allowance, or PSA. This is how much interest you can earn tax-free every year. For the 2025/26 tax year, you can see here that basic rate taxpayers get £1,000 tax-free. If you're a higher rate taxpayer, that drops to £500, and if you're an additional rate taxpayer earning over £125,140, you get nothing. Zero. That's your starting line.
And here's a brilliant piece of advice from the team at My Tax Accountant. My tip: never ever just accept the total number HMRC gives you. Always ask for a full breakdown. You have every right to see the source of every single pound they claim you earned, which bank, which account, everything.
So, what if you do find a mistake? Don't panic. There's a clear 4-step plan. First, gather your evidence. That means digging out your bank statements and interest certificates. Second, you've got to contact HMRC. Now, this is really important. If you got a simple assessment, you only have 60 days to challenge it. The clock is ticking. Third, provide your proof. Clearly explain what's wrong and show them the evidence. And fourth, if it all feels too much, get professional help. This is exactly what firms like My Tax Accountant are there for.
All right, let's move on to our final section, taking control. How you can get on the front foot and manage your savings in a smart, tax-efficient way.
Let's make this super simple. On the left, you've got the stuff that gets taxed. Your regular bank accounts, building societies, credit unions. That all counts towards your allowance. But on the right, you've got the good stuff. Interest from ISIS, totally tax-free. Prizes from premium bonds, also tax-free. To be smart about your savings tax, you really want to make the most of these tax-free options first.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What if I just, ignore the letter? Pretend it never arrived? Well, let me tell you, that is a really bad idea. First off, HMRC will start charging you interest on the unpaid tax, so your debt just grows. Then they'll add financial penalties on top, which get worse and worse over time. They might just change your tax code anyway and start taking the money directly from your wages. And in the most serious cases, it can actually lead to legal action. It is just not worth the stress. Okay, just before we finish the official bit, please remember that the information we've shared today is for general guidance. It's absolutely not a substitute for professional advice that's tailored to your specific circumstances. So the real key takeaway is this. To make sure your tax is correct and you're not paying a penny more than you need to, you really should get expert advice. You can reach out to the fantastic team at My Tax Accountant using the details you see here. They can give you real clarity and peace of mind. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to their channel for more great updates. Thanks for watching.